What you just heard were the death throes of one Slugber BT. We all remember that tragic event, but how could it have happened? And who was responsible? Could it be Cerber, as so many have suggested? What about Minawan? There were many attempts to assault her prior to her death. Could it have been Slugber herself? What about all the other various Burrs? Certainly at least one of them must have had motivation. But could any of them truly have committed such a heinous act? I think the answer is pretty obvious. No. So who did it? How did this happen? Was it just an accident? Or is there a deeper conspiracy going on here? I'm here to tell you that it was not as simple as it first appears, and in fact, Slugber is still alive. It's time to unravel the truth. Let's begin by looking at the cause of death. Salt, the bane of slugs and snails everywhere. Due to a slug's need to coat itself in mucus, its skin is water permeable. This means that the addition of salt disrupts the equilibrium between the inside of the slug and its mucus. It results in water being sucked out of the slug's body through osmosis. In the end, the slug dies of dehydration. But Slugber isn't a normal slug. She's a hell slug. Beings from hell are not limited by the normal dietary restrictions of their mortal counterparts, something which Cerber herself has pointed out on a few occasions.
Dogs aren't allowed coffee. Well, this one is, because I'm a hellhound. I'm fine, don't worry. My hellish demon ways, they fill me with power that allows me to have chocolate and coffee. I always say if I eat too much chocolate, I might, throw up on the rug, but beyond that, I'm okay.
So it seems that consuming an excess of food that would normally be poisonous can cause some distress, but is not fatal to a hell creature. Very interesting. Now let's take a look at what happened when Slugber actually ate those fateful crisps.
Let me try it. I haven't tried these before. Mmm! 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 This is good! Let me... Should I have some more? Wait! Wait for a second! Look! Oh my god, wait! I just got... What flavor is this? Salt and vinegar! Ah! Ah! My insides! Ah!
You'll notice that her initial reaction is delight, followed by minor discomfort. It's only after acknowledging the salt that things actually turn bad, almost as if she was exaggerating the effect. And even if it had been fatal, wouldn't she have just respawned in hell? Clearly something doesn't add up here. Now you may be thinking, but we saw Slugber in heaven during the slimy seance. And this is true, we did see Slugber. But Cerber was awfully dodgy about what exactly we were doing and how everything worked.
Slugber is a spirit in the heavens, and it's actually quite dangerous and not very easy for a hell dweller like myself to be making contact with spirits in heaven. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So that is why today I've had to get this magical tiara and go to this magical crypt and use some special magic today to try and reach Slugber. Okay? I'm not accepting any more questions.
Well, Cerber, I in fact do have more questions. So we have a hell spawn, allegedly in heaven, who didn't respawn after dying from something that shouldn't have done more than cause some minor discomfort. The only conclusion I can draw from this is that Slugber is still alive. But if that's true, then why? Why go through all the effort to fake her own death? And here I can't offer more than conjecture, but I will do my best. Slugber entered our lives at possibly the most hectic point in the Cerber timeline. The Cerbathon had just started, and Minawan were growing at an incredible pace. To a slug who is used to moving so slowly, this must have been overwhelming. She was thrust into streaming by the will of Minawan rather than her own, and despite that, her appearance on the channel was met with mixed reactions. It's not hard to imagine that she would look for a way out. However, all is not lost. The slimy seance showed us that Slugber still cares and is thinking about Minaglorp. So maybe, just maybe, if we can slow down and wait patiently, Slugber will catch up to us someday. But until that time comes, Minaglorp, remember to always leave a trail of love and magic wherever you slither.